Hello Minecrafters and welcome back to another video. As you see behind me are my build I built in this last world, and yes, this is where my enchanting table is going to be. And in today's video we are going to expand our little area. So over here we're gonna build, I think, a tree farm, especially a spruce tree farm, because I love the spruce logs, especially the strips ones. It's my favorite logs. And also, I need to get more bolts in this city. Do I have any fireworks on me at the moment? No, I don't. But over here, I want to expand a little tree farm area. And then also now I'm just using the running because I don't have any fireworks. But I also want to complete this whole area. Maybe this whole area, but I want to make some progress because I still have quite a lot to do. So I just want to finish up this whole area with that just over here. And that's the plan for today. But before we start, we need to plant a lot of trees because, as you see, the fencing I'm going to use to put around this tree area, this little garden area, are going to require a lot of spruce wood and some cobblestone and different types of stones. I need to do some mining and some tree chopping. So let's see where my spruce saplings are. Here's 5, and start planting those. Okay, so I've planted a lot of saplings over here, and the trees should grow now. But I think I quickly want to go hit the mines and just mine a bit of cobblestone and all that beautiful rare elements and see what I can find in the mines. And then when I come back, it should be ready to cut down all the trees. Hopefully I can find some dirt in the mine also, because that is my diamonds, as you know. So let's get to it. Okay, I think I have enough torches, so let's quickly go into the mines and see what rare elements I can find. I played a long time ago. Where's my mine at? Just around the corner. And let's start mining some stone and all the blocks I'll need for the next build. Look at that. Some beautiful gold. Don't mind if I do. Hey, some iron also. Love it. And yes, the most valuable one of them all, dirt. This resource is very valuable inside the desert biome, and I wouldn't mind getting it. So just listen to that sound. And let's just fix up my shovel real quickly. Okay, it's finally time to chop down some trees. So let's just quickly fix my axe, because I just need to get an ending for the axe. Don't I have a mending villager? I swear I do. But I'm just lazy. And then I need to store away my emerald. I think my emerald goes here. So let's just put an emerald there. So we know this is the emerald chest. And let's start chopping. I have enough space. Yes. Okay, so now I have a chest ready here, and this is where I'm gonna put all my resources for this fence building. But now it is finally time to mark out an area, and I'm gonna use the gravel as my point where I'm gonna build. Then I can also get some of the dirt back. So I think here is gonna be my front gate. So we should open up a 1, 2, 3x3 area here, just like this. And then we're gonna put our gravel in. This is gonna be our first zone, and then we want to leave a space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. And this is gonna be another 3x3 area where our gravel is going to be. So this is gonna be the entry of the whole build, of the whole fence. Sorry, so it's gonna be 5 blocks wide, just like this. So we can also just cover that up with gravel to follow that pattern. I know where the gate is gonna be, and this is gonna be the gate. And now we need to work our way around, and we need to fence off this area. So remember, this is where all my trees are going to be. My spruce trees, I planted over here. I want to plant it in a nice little confined area, so when I'm chopping the trees, there will be no zombies attacking me. So let's start with just cobblestone and place. So it's gonna be stone, then it's gonna be wood, stone, wood, and then I'm gonna work my way down like this. So this is gonna be wood also, I think. Yeah. No, let's make the stone areas wood. No, stone, wood, and then I'm just gonna work my way just like this. And then over here again, we gotta have wood here, then we're gonna have wood again here, and then we're gonna have stone. Gonna have stone, we're gonna have stone. So all the gaps are going to be wood, and the stone are going to be some regular old, I think it's lodestone, or what does it call? I'm just gonna show a picture. This is how it's gonna look. So now I'm just gonna make this whole pattern quickly. Yo, and that was actually perfect. So it means it's 1 block stone and 1 block wood, and it's perfectly scaled, so it is a evenly pattern. That was just raw luck, to be honest. Now I'm just gonna lay the wood in between these stones so long, so then I have it just to check how it's gonna look. So I'm just gonna take some spruce logs, 2 stacks, and I'm just gonna fill up this area. This pattern, it will actually work. So now I just need to get all the resources, and then I can start building. But I think it would be a nice little area to have my spruce tree farm. And then this area should almost be complete. We have our house, and we just need to decorate it a bit over here. And we also need to move our enchantment table and all the bookshelves to our room. We haven't decorated this yet, so we need to get to this also. But I actually like how this turned out looking. I'm gonna get the resources necessary, and then we're gonna start build our fence for the tree farm. And then we can plant some nice little spruce trees in the nice little safe spot. Okay, so I got what I need, and it's finally time to start building my little fence. So let's get to it. Okay, and that is it. That is my little wall I've been talking about, and it's finally in, and it's finally time. Now I can plant actually these spruce trees, can cut them down, and I can make myself a little spruce garden just inside here. It's gonna look lovely, and it's nice and protected. I'm just gonna add some light in. Then I'm gonna add the trees, and then it's a safe place to chop down trees even throughout the night. So I actually love how this building turns out looking. I like the overarching rampart over here with the 2 towers, just little small towers. I don't have entry point at the moment, but I think I can put 2 doors in over here. Then I can enter it with a ladder. And then I can stand on top of these towers actually. And then also I have this little blacksmith place where my enchanting room is gonna be. But to be honest, this whole building turned out looking great. This whole fence, let's call it that. Just a bit of detail over here, and then this side of the road looks quite neat, must say so. Well, now that I've finished my building over here, I want to add a little cozy area before I plant the trees. Meaning I want to have a little well with a bench, a hanging bench maybe, and maybe a little campfire area also. And then I want to plant all those trees. So first let's get some of these mud blocks again, and just build a little road that goes into this area. And then I'm gonna build a nice little cozy camping area over here. And then I'm gonna finish it off with the trees. So let's get all the resources we're gonna need for this. So I just wondered, why don't I remove all the grass inside that little garden area and replace it with some moss grass? That would look quite nice. I love the moss, and yeah, I think it's a good texture to use in grass. And then also I have more dirt I can use for finishing up my dirt patch I want to finish. So I'm gonna take a diamond hole and I'm gonna get myself a lot of moss blocks, which I'm then gonna use to replace it in my garden. And I just think it will be looking a lot more vibrant and nice. So let's get more moss blocks first. Okay, now we have enough moss blocks, so let's go grab some mud and start shoveling away. Okay, so we replaced this whole area with some moss that's much more greener than our dirt, because what dirt is in the desert biome. So I love this greenery of the moss, and this little dirt blocks between the moss is where the trees are going to grow. So I just randomly placed the dirt all over the place, and this little circle area is where I'm gonna make myself a nice little comfy area. I'm gonna build a nice little campfire with maybe a bench, and then also a cauldron to get water from, something like that, a water pit. And yeah, let's start building this little comfy areas quickly. And that is it. My little garden is finally finished. So let's go down. Let me give you a quick tour before we end this video. So over here we have our beautiful gate, and then in here we are already starting to see our spruce trees are growing and looking great. This whole place is gonna cover up with trees. And then over here in the front we have our little campfire area with a little bench just to sit down and relax, and some barrels we can store in some food or something. And then we have this beautiful lamppost. And then here we have just a hanging bench where you can also go sit and just chill. It's just a place to come and chill. And within we have a little well just to get some water out of. And this is the only comfy buildings I built in this little garden area, and the rest are the spruce that's going to grow, and which this is gonna be my tree garden, and I'm gonna make all of my wood would come out of here, my spruce wood. Then we should make the other gardens also, but we'll get to it. But for now, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great one. Bye.